did we come back? We're doing 2 episodes in one day.
Yeah,
The first one, it was only like 10 seconds long. But I guess we got to do this intro again.
Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and U.S. national teams. I'm Bryant. To my left is Sir Eddie.
Hey.
On the ones and twos, still trying to make it happen, El Chuyazo.
What's up?
And Spinner Rooney. The once a month guy is here too.
The once a month guy.
Spinner Rooney. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Booker T reference. Because we're 5-time.
5-time.
People don't know that.
5-time.
You got to let them know. Remind them.
That's some
See,
galaxy
you
shit.
ain't got none of that in AEW.
You gotta wait for it though. Wait for it.
Whatever. Huh? You guys have
They got
Jack,
the bubbly.
You got Jack Swagger.
You the people, huh?
So let me get this off my chest then.
Get it off your chest.
All right, so I'm going to go quick. So I went to Universal Horror Nights. I mentioned in one of the episodes, one of my co-workers, one of my friends that works there, took me for preview night. So it was a bunch of employees, and then I was in the line for the Us Maze. Like, oh, I'm so excited. They have the carnival mirror shit. Like, it's like, I've never seen the movie. Oh my God, you never seen Us? It's so great. I'm like, dude, relax. I don't work here. So I'm not a nerd like you. Anyways, so I didn't give in. I was like, I don't want to see it. I thought Get Out was decent. It was cool. So being excited for the Houston trip the night before, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. Fucking trash. I'm so mad, dude.
How trash?
I think I'd rather watch El Camino again.
Damn.
At
El
least
Camino
it,
was pretty bad.
at least it was a little nostalgic, Us was just like, I knew it, and I still fucking watched it.
You guys need to make better choices. Like, instead of that, you should have gone and watched the Joker.
Should have went and watched the Joker.
Make better decisions, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Lyft next.
It's just like in Houston, bro. Come on.
Houston was fun though.
You guys needed to make better decisions.
Houston was fun.
Good for you guys.
It was. You didn't have fun?
Nah, I just fucking I went back to my fucking hostel waiting for this fool to show up,
Aw.
hoping he wouldn't show up too fucked up.
And I didn't.
He showed up
And I
at 6
didn't.
a.m., bro. Our plane left at 7:20.
Dope.
Nice.
Made that shit right on time too. That's awesome.
Photo finish?
Photo
Yeah,
finish.
dude.
That's what's up.
I sent this fool his ticket like at 3 a.m. Like I just checked in. I was like, here, if I'm leaving at this time, here's your ticket.
Got you. I'll meet you there.
And
I
he
met
shows
him.
up at the hostel. Never did he go into a room or nothing, but he paid for the bed.
Just in
He
case.
never went upstairs, fool. He just went.
Just in case.
Before we get into that Houston thing, I gotta get like we said, we talk about national team, so I had to talk about the U.S. real quick because this is like the new format of the qualifiers. What's it called? The Nations League.
Something
So
dumb.
they played against Cuba. There's not much you can take out of games like this. So Berhalter went with the, I guess, younger lineup, except Guzan started in goal. Sorry. Reggie Cannon out right, Miazga and Reem in the middle, Lovitz out left. In the middle, he started Christian Roldan on the right, Weston McKinney on the left. On the left, still.
I don't get that.
Yeah. Ewell, whatever. I don't know how to say his name, but I think we should remember that name and learn how to pronounce it. Outright was Morris, and I left Pulisic on top and Josh Sargent on top by him. Not by himself, in the center. So once again, it was Cuba. 7-0 win. McKinney got the earliest hat trick, or however ESPN put it, for the
13
U.S.
minutes.
Yeah. Which were easy tap-ins, as you expected. He made a badass pass to Morris, which was, he missed, but the goalie totally Shelvicked it when he blocked it and hit it off the defender's face and went in. But that pass, if you have a chance, look that up. What else was I gonna say? So that Ewell guy, that's the one thing I'm gonna take away. I know he plays for San Jose and Sonijo. That, you know what, that guy was hitting dimes, dude. Like McKinney was just running, and this was hitting like 40, 50 yard dimes, like over the top, like onto his foot.
But then again, you just said we played Cuba.
Doesn't
How
matter.
much can you credit that to the
It
opponent?
doesn't matter because where the ball was landing. It's not like McKinney had to extend,
Yeah.
and or make like freaking sprint, hit another gear. It
Yeah.
was just ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. This guy, I've never seen him play because I don't watch San Jose. Because once again, Sonijo, you know what? But that Yo kid, I think we should keep an eye out. If it's any kind of preview, what's to come. The kid is ridiculous as far as those long balls go. I mean, again, it's Cuba,
bro.
so
It's
you
against
couldn't
Cuba.
see the defensive side of it or anything. But yeah, I don't really have much nothing to talk about because Cuba. They were even missing star players to top it off.
Who?
Cuba.
Oh shit.
I wonder why.
No, they couldn't get their visas.
Oh.
Not defective.
Oh,
They couldn't even make it into the country.
Good for them.
probably had to work.
They didn't let them because they know what happens.
Yup.
They weren't gonna call.
Oh, you're good at soccer. Yeah, you can go.
we need you here. Your nation needs you. Josh Sargent got a goal, so I guess that'll help his confidence.
It's Cuba.
Yeah. They were up 6-0 on halftime, and they
Just scored
like,
one
Only scored one in the second
and
half.
a PK.
in the 60th minute. Something like
Yeah.
that.
They took their foot off the gas and fuck it, yeah, okay.
I didn't even watch the game.
Well, the Jet played, so that's I guess matters.
Stay informed. Stay informed.
Yeah. A few minutes. He came in 88th, no 68th, or 88th, 68th. 68th.
Felcher played 2.
20
Antuna
minutes.
played 2.
Giancarlo played 20 minutes.
There you go.
Antuna scored
Antuna scored.
first goal.
What do you mean first goal?
The first goal of the match.
Oh.
Well, of Mexico.
Yeah.
It was a really good
They
pass.
played Bermuda.
Really good
Mhm.
run.
They played Bermuda or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Have you seen that goal?
Yeah.
It's really good pass. Really good run
From Antuna.
from both.
Nice.
The strength over the ball to turn, thread that through, and then the speed to get there.
Confidence.
Yeah.
That's what we need him for.
Hey,
And
the
then
touch. He had that touch though. He already got that. He did that against Houston. Led to the assist for Pavon. You know, we'll get to that.
Talk about Houston.
Houston.
Hey man, Antuna's playing good though.
So, away days.
Yes.
Before we get to the game,
All right, yeah. So Cuba done with. All right.
Cuba, yeah. So,
All right, let's get to the good stuff.
yeah, let's get to the good stuff. So, away days.
Way days.
Away days.
Way days.
It's
Let me
not.
perk up for this one.
It's not just about the game. I'll tell you that much.
It
That's,
is not.
that's only a
Adios.
small part of the experience.
Oh god.
It is.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Good for you, Chewy.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Good
Yeah.
for you,
Had
man.
a blast, dude. Had
Hell
a
yeah.
blast. My
Blastoise.
So, like, I found out that you
You
could to start it off. I found out that you could take liquor on the plane, right, or on your carry-on. So I was like, tight. You can take the little ones and you got to put them in Ziplocs. I was like, cool. So we went I flew with a few friends, and then I was like, show them like, oh, this is what I have, right? So I had a couple bags and I was splitting it up, and one of the bags ripped. I was like, fuck. So we didn't have any extra bags, so we stuffed as much as we can in the remainders, and there was one little bottle left. So that's where my trip started. I'm like, I'm not throwing it away.
Damn.
Bottle-
I'm on
A
those.
little bottle of what?
Jack Daniels.
There you go.
It was meant to be, you know.
Right from the jump.
Jack
What time did you leave?
Daniels.
What time did you leave?
My flight was at 10
On
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yup. You know, I went from
Good for you, man.
look, man. That's like away days. If you've never done it, pack those little bottles. I went from going on every trip, like at least on the way over there, $20, let's say, on alcohol, right? I spent $3, and I had 4 drinks on that fucking plane.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, that's how mine started, and yeah, I arrived. It was super dope. Everybody, a lot of people got there the day before and even earlier that day, so everyone was at a restaurant. Actually, I had an Airbnb with Angel, so Angel hadn't gone to the Airbnb. He went to the restaurant first because he got there earlier. So he sent his address to the restaurant. A lot of people there already. We get there. You open the door. Everybody cheers. Like, that's cool. that felt
Oh,
great.
yeah,
And
I saw those Instagram
Yeah.
stories.
And
Oh,
shout out to
woo.
Malter, dude. Get there. First thing he does is greet you with the beer.
Tight.
Oh,
Dope.
Malter's awesome, dude.
Oh,
Malter is
Malter's a
awesome.
fucking man.
Oh yeah, we still need to get him in the show. He says he wants to be.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
So we need to.
Yeah, we're gonna get Malter on here. So, yeah. How did you guys? You know, I'll go with just my rival, and then we'll move on from there. How did you guys start off?
Go ahead. Lead the way.
Well, we didn't land in Houston.
Tell you that much.
Brian,
I don't know what happened. You gotta tell me what happened.
we went to Austin. We landed in Austin, and we went straight to barbecue.
Straight to barbecue.
I had to get Brian barbecue, even if he even if he eats vegan.
That mac and cheese.
So we were going.
What's
We're
the
actually
fuck?
going.
Brian had barbecue. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So the plan was to go to a place called Bangers that has like 100 beers on tap, but it's because they had like different meat that he can eat, you know, like not real meat.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was in the Uber, we were talking to the guy that was there. He was telling
cool.
us,
Shout out to
telling
that
us
guy.
to go eat, and then he mentioned mac and cheese. Brian over here, with his love for mac and cheese. This fool ate 2 pints of mac and cheese, guys.
That's what's the shit.
No exaggeration, because we bought 2 pints and he ate them both. We went straight to barbecue. ACL was
Good.
going on. We went straight from the barbecue place to our
Austin City
hostel.
Limits.
Yeah, we were watching the there was nothing going on, so we went to the bar at our hostel. Met some guy from UT. We were
Yeah.
watching the game till like halftime.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin during the day was pretty cool. Everything was very
the
active.
food was good.
Yeah, the green beans, the beans, the rice was actually pretty good in that spot.
The beef ribs was
Oh, you had that whole stack.
best I've had.
Damn.
Brian, Logan Jones would like to let you know that your hat's still in the bathroom stall.
Fuck. Chilling there. The fuck. So yeah.
for you, man.
But anyway, I did not book the wrong flight.
Right.
Just want to let everybody know.
We didn't have stickers though, man. We couldn't put any stickers up in Austin.
My poor little Brian. Nobody has faith in Brian, dude.
Just to let you guys know.
I don't think I ever told you this. Your brother called me worried. You know how it's fucked up because I kind of made fun of you too. You know how I calmed your brother down? Because you know Spenny says, "Oh, Brian booked the wrong tickets," and I told Willis, "Dude, when is the last time you heard of Brian booking a flight?"
So the original plan was to go to Austin and see if we could get into Austin City Lights or whatever.
City Lights.
Nah, we
Or
were never
Limits,
gonna
whatever.
get in.
ACL.
We were
Whatever,
never gonna get
but
into
there
that.
was we were gonna try to get in there.
I wanted to catch a band on that strip, but those were whack.
Yeah, but either way, Austin was dope. During
The
the
food
daytime,
was the best part though.
The
That's
food
it.
was good. Our rooms were pretty cool. They were all right. I mean,
You want to tell them about your?
nah.
Oh wow, that's a
None of that.
that's an off-air discussion.
That's a rated R.
So then
You gotta
back in
pay extra
Houston,
for that.
back in Houston,
So that was our arrival.
after the restaurant, we get back.
Hostess was really nice.
We get back to our room. We settle in. We go get our alcohol for the house for the weekend, and then
That was not enough alcohol.
oh no,
No?
dude, how did we were supposed to know? Anyways, Angel gets a text message. Blankety blank is buying buckets of beer. We out. OMW. On my way. Yeah, so we get to the bar and we took over a rooftop.
Yeah,
rooftop
so yeah,
bar,
I
nice.
was listening to Straight from the Stands guys, and they were saying that you guys had taken over. That's tight.
We were doing good with alcohol. We were just drinking beer because beer. They have a lot of local beers, so we are just drinking beer until this guy started drinking White Claws out of nowhere. Like what the?
I didn't know they were serving them at the fuck. I didn't think
This
that
fool
was a
got
thing.
excited.
I got pumped.
He stopped some lady. Like, where did you buy that? I'm serious.
And followed by, I love your purse, by the way.
She had a dope purse. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then at night we went back to a spot that was playing like it was playing good music in the daytime,
During the daytime.
and we met Nako there. Nako was at ACL.
Nice.
Shout out to Nako. He was there with his wife and his sister. And
It was cool.
Yeah,
Vibes.
yeah.
Dancing the night
Um,
away.
But for so much live music in Austin, they don't have rhythm, man.
That's
DJ
one thing that
sucked,
surprised
man.
the shit out of me. Their
That
DJ
sucked.
bad. He was playing like fucking
Laffy Taffy and
Laffy Taffy.
Soldier Boy.
Nelly, fucking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fucking Brian was in a time machine. And shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Back in high school, shit.
Well, I
And
don't.
then I
Even,
kept losing Brian.
I can't. I can't even. I can't. I can't even tell you how the DJ was because like we were in such a big crowd. Like it didn't matter. You know, in our case.
Well, that's what when Nako came along. That's me and Nako and him were kicking it. So we were just dancing on our own. We probably look weird as fuck. Just
Yeah, but I mean,
What are these
We-
guys? What are these people doing? It's called dancing.
it's because Nako, he let his hair grow out again. So
It
this
looks
was
all-
calling him El Buki.
Bookie just getting it on the floor, bro.
You
I mean,
see
we
that?
were kind of
He was
blasted in
having a good
LA
time.
gear though too, so people were like, "What the fuck?" Well, fuck them. And Astro.
I had to play like hide and seek with this fool in bars because I couldn't find him.
And at that point, that's when Chewy shows up.
Chewy.
Chewy didn't show up.
so-
Oh, Chewy showed up.
Yeah, I my flight was at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
So I got there at right before 1.
in the morning.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it was the best time to get there.
Damn.
Shout
Good
out,
for you, man.
yeah, I do want to big shout out to Sergio. Sergio, he was on the same plane that I was going over there to Houston. We took an Uber ride down to downtown. That Uber ride was kind of cool. Our Uber driver, lady, 26 years old, she gave us a whole profile and everything. First thing is like, where you guys come from? It's 4 vatos over here, and LA. I've been wanting to go to LA. Everything's legal over there. And it's like, what do you mean everything? She's like, yeah, I like weed, and they don't let us smoke
I
over
like
here.
weed.
And this guy was just like, so you can get us drugs. Oh yeah, let me just make a phone call. What do you guys want? I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a really good.
for
I
you,
didn't,
man.
I didn't even want drugs. We shouldn't be rude. We should just take like some heroin or something.
It was
Ask them
a
for one
random-
heroin, please.
Houston, huh?
For one.
It was super random, dude. Like straight up, she's straight up. This guy just said like, oh, so you can get us drugs, like, but we all laughed about it. And she's like, oh yeah, let me make a phone call. What do you guys want? I was like, shit, okay. Nah, but we just went.
Look at you smile.
We just went to
Damn,
downtown.
Chewy,
He's
you guys
still
can see-
smiling.
Nah,
To everybody,
Can you guys hear
listening,
him smiling?
nah, they can't. They can't at all.
Ear to ear.
Yeah, we got to downtown. We went to had a beer in some pizza spot with our friend Julio. You guys know Julio?
I couldn't
Very
get
well.
no kush the whole motherfucking
We
weekend.
asked around.
I
Yeah.
couldn't find kush
And
the
that's
whole
about
weekend.
all we can
And
tell
you land in Houston and you gotta connect.
Damn.
On the Uber on the way to downtown.
Wow. Whole weekend in 2 cities. I couldn't get no contact.
I don't
We
even-
did get a flyer.
I don't,
though,
I don't
to
even
legalize
do
We got a
that.
flyer
I don't
to
even do
legalize
that
it.
and shit.
Good for you.
It was
Looks
there.
like we had
You know what? That was
completely
kind of
different
cool.
trips.
We did get a flyer for them not legalize it out there.
Oh,
We
yeah,
got a little flyer.
They're trying to legalize it. In
And those
Texas.
guys were smoking.
Just threw it away. Like, fuck, I'm leaving tomorrow. What the fuck's the point?
Man,
Good luck.
fuck
You gotta
you,
give them
city.
hope, man.
Good luck,
You know that's how it
fuckers.
happens.
Yeah.
Starts with a little bit of hope.
You know what? Yeah. Better help them legalize it so they can stay there. City's already too crowded.
And then it was Sunday.
Sunday started off good, too.
Hell yeah.
Shit, my night didn't end till like 6 in the morning, but it was dope.
Otro.
Oh. Perdón.
Otro.
Nah, it was just funny, dude. Like, I'm gonna say, well, I mean, everybody that has Evelyn on Snapchat on Instagram would actually have seen this. It was about 5 in the morning. I was still up, and then Eddie was all zombied out for some reason, all fucking borracho and shit.
Some reason.
Uncle Eddie.
First, Uncle Eddie was trying to go to sleep, but he couldn't because there was nobody in the room with him.
Whoa.
They fucking come, Chewy.
And Angel is about to bounce to Evelyn's spot, and I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody's leaving again. It's 6 in the morning.
Perfect
Cool.
timing.
I
Get
know.
breakfast.
I saw all those Snapchat stories. They were awesome. Should've
We
gone with
almost
them.
missed our bus.
Oh yeah, in the morning we almost missed that shit.
We I don't know how. Well, I do know how.
I mean,
but
we know.
Yeah. Brian couldn't get up.
I couldn't.
We had to take scooters, and then we were driving through the downtown, and we went through like the Capitol building, and his scooter shut off because you couldn't use it in that area.
I probably
shit.
had a breathalyzer and shit.
So we had to like go around, and hey, that bus was nice though.
Yeah.
It was a double decker, plenty of space, air conditioning that worked, it had plugs, pretty spacious.
I laid out actually. I was
Worked
able to
out.
lay out.
It was like 2 hours.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, this fool got the whole back row. You know how the whole back row is one like big ass couch
Yeah.
from left to right. This fool got that.
Nice.
Too good.
Wait,
at
We
it.
got there.
on your way to Houston.
Yeah, on the way to
Oh
Houston.
shit!
We had to wake
So
up like
worked
at
out.
6 a.m. to catch that.
It worked
fucking
out. We got to Houston,
bus.
and then we got an Uber to our hostel, but we couldn't check in. So we left our bags, and then we went to the tailgate.
I'm not going there.
Oh, that's why you're saying Brian didn't make it to his room.
After Brian never made it back to that hostel.
After we checked
Look,
in.
all that happened is we couldn't check in, so we changed in the common room restroom because it's a hostel. So the downstairs restroom, and then he went to the backyard where they had like a lock, like a shed, and we left our bags there. We got an Uber to wherever the tailgate was. So he never even saw the room, never went upstairs, never went in the
Never.
kitchen, never.
Nope.
Oh shit!
Didn't eat breakfast there. Nothing.
So the truckyard was dope, man. That was a pretty dope spot for a meetup.
A lot of people were hungover at the truck yard.
But it was so fun.
It was dope.
I think people walked in hungover, and as soon as they just like,
Starting to see people like, oh, everybody starts turning.
That was
I
a
like
cool
that shit.
spot.
It
That was
was.
a cool spot.
I tried to buy Chewy a shot. It was so cool.
I know.
Shout out to the Galaxy. Yeah.
So yeah, you're like, what? I kind of went like, why are you bringing out your wallet? But
No,
whatever.
well,
I thought you were
I
gonna give
know-
a tip.
I know the beer was.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna give a tip. That's why I didn't say much.
But it's
then-
like okay, like the Galaxy hooked it up, but you like when they ask you what liquor or what kind of tequila,
yeah,
you'd
you would
figure, like,
imagine it wasn't.
yeah.
it wasn't on tap.
so.
And again, I got a White Claw there too. Yes.
I got their They're blonde.
Oh, and I want to clear something.
Yeah, their Love Street. It was good.
I want to clear something.
Clear
here.
it.
Whoever listens to Straight from the Stands, I got Angel the tacos. I told Angel I was getting tacos. This man stole my credit right here. No, not you didn't steal it, but he gave him his credit. All right, Angel, that's the last fucking time I'm gonna buy you tacos. All right.
Whoa.
Next time, go ask Chewy.
Hey, you wanted to go do an interview, so
You did.
Stay behind.
So that's your
That's
fault.
yeah, that is your fault.
That's your fault.
You could have been like, hey, I gave you the tacos, bro.
Whatever.
But oh no.
You wanted to stay behind, Mr. Interview Man.
I wasn't
Mr.
feeling that
Uncle
great, man.
Eddie.
I know. I saw you.
It was
when
an
you went
open
in.
bar, and I was just like, yeah, let me just get a couple beers. I mostly drank water. It was gonna be a hot one, and it was.
And it was.
You know what? Honestly, everybody says it was hot. To me, it was more humid.
Oh, sorry.
Hot
Mr.
was
Texas
alright.
over there.
No, no, no.
Mr. Texas.
It's because
over
watch.
here.
Everybody
how far
too
the
hot
radar?
Pretending.
Nah, everybody talks shit about the heat, but you know what? The heat you could have been good.
Man, tomato,
The
potato.
the
you know?
humidity
So what?
was a motherfucker.
So
That's where-
then one of the most memorable moments happened.
Yes.
That March. And did I mention it was fucking hot?
hot as
Hot.
shit.
Hot.
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 humid.
That March. Oh man. I think we always missed the March. No, actually we did the
No,
San
we
Jose
don't.
one.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We missed the Seattle March.
No, we didn't
Yeah,
do
we
the San Jose
did.
one.
We did miss the Seattle one.
I missed San Jose's March.
That was the Uber driver's fault. But that's for another stuff.
Wow, that was so bad, huh?
Fucking asshole.
Fucking Uber. Anyway, the March.
That's
Yeah.
a different story.
The March was dope, man. It was just like it looked like something I would imagine what England's like and shit. Just took over that block and then we went in between I don't know, there were like buildings or whatever. And that
It was
fucking
beautiful.
echo.
Hell yeah. We have video of it. If you guys go check out our Instagram at news_across_the_galaxy. No underscore. If you guys check out our Instagram, we have video of that. And yeah.
Instagram, Facebook. I
when
put
we
it on
started
live.
that LA chat, that shit was tight.
yeah.
It was dope.
What did HB? What did Straight from the Sense call it? The response. The
Yeah, something. I
call
forgot what
call
it's
and response.
called. Yeah, call and response. Yeah.
It was
That's
dope
what
as
it's
fuck.
called.
So,
Shout out to Glenn, dude. The fucking
Glenn,
Python
hell yeah,
guy.
he got
Glenn,
fucking down,
beast
bro.
mode.
Glenn.
Glenn's the man leading the chant.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna go with the original, but
It was dope though. It was really cool.
it was awesome. Yeah.
Got the whole spot echoing.
Fucking chills, bro.
Yeah. They
I liked-
fucking heard us.
I liked how that guy took his little kid and that little kid was going. Too,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4.
He had him on his shoulder. Little kid was just on it.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
He
Shout out
didn't
to
know.
little
He
kid.
didn't know him, but he would make the main noise for the chants. You know, whatever the melody was.
That's all you need, bro.
That's all you need, man.
That's all you need.
Good for
It was
him.
cool.
Yeah, big shout out to all the DFW people. Actually, there's a good amount of Texas supporters for Galaxy.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, I met a few at the truck stop, whatever. And yeah, there was a
That's
good amount of people.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're the most popular MLS team on the planet.
And the
Yeah.
most winningest.
Yeah.
There's fans everywhere.
Your fans aren't in a 5-mile radius. But fuck, what happens next?
I don't give a fuck what happened next. Because we had a fucking blast going into that game.
We get there, it's hot.
There's, it was hot.
They let us in pretty early and put us in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, they always
I think
fucking-
everybody was in the sun, dude, at that point.
You know,
Nah, man,
that's-
I went under those
You know,
fans.
you know what? I'm not
Those
gonna say
big-ass
much shit
fans.
because their supporters were under the sun too. So
Yeah.
hey, it's a even playing field.
Yeah. Shout out to their supporters too, because they were out there.
Dude, it wasn't even that many, and yeah, fuck, man.
I think we were more.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely-
Yeah,
I went on that
everything,
side
everything
for
I
the
hear
second
that
half.
on TV.
Nah, it was just Galaxy.
It was us. Yeah,
sounded like
it was all us. The stadiums I've seen. Well, I've really only seen Salt Lake, and I heard a lot of complaints about like the Houston stadium. I was like, I thought the design was pretty cool. For what they
But
made,
now
they
where
made it
we're
small.
sitting.
Well,
we're
I mean,
fucking
Like the
in
stadium,
heat,
like the
bro.
way it looked and the
Oh,
way
yeah,
it
it
was
wasn't
laid
a
out.
bad stadium.
So-
You could see everything. You could see
Yeah.
everything. From
I like
wherever you sit.
their bar area right there. That was right next to us.
Yeah.
That would be pretty clean
That was kind of cool.
because it had multi levels. You know, it wasn't a whole side.
Yeah.
You were able to go under it. I watched the game from a little bit from down there too.
What they could work on though is some shade. 'Cause it was fucking hot.
Super
they had those
hot, bro.
fans. Those fans worked legit.
The
It's
big
just-
ass
Which
fans on the
ones?
side.
they had big ass fans on the ceiling. I was sitting.
What?
in
And
them.
they had beer buckets in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Manny busted out with the fucking beer
stickers
bucket.
and yeah, that was awesome.
good for them.
Fucking beer buckets.
No, it wasn't a beer bucket. It was a popcorn bucket that he converted. to
Oh,
a beer
wait a fucking
Whatever.
minute.
Whatever.
No, because then people
know
are
what
gonna
you're saying.
expect going over there to get a beer bucket.
Ah
asking for a
man,
beer
I,
bucket.
I was so confident before this game started. I was looking at how Houston was warming up, and they were not ready. They were so not ready.
You know who wasn't ready? Galaxy wasn't ready.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
the Galaxy.
Before we get to that, just real quick, again, shout out to Malter, dude, because it was hot. It was hot, Chewy. We don't care what you say. You know, people throwing water at each other because it was hot, and Malter just fucking disappears for a minute and comes up with 2 cases of water, dude.
3.
Hell yeah.
2, 3, whatever
MVP,
it was.
bro, just started handing them out. Everybody was just,
Dude, it was dreadful. I'm not gonna fuck.
yeah, it was hot, bro. I had to sit down for a
I'm
minute.
not gonna lie, all of a sudden.
Humid. What?
Humid.
Humid.
I had to sit down
I've been
for a
saying all
bit,
this time. Humid.
and yeah, I was chanting like sitting down, like. Oh.
Oh yeah, Chewy. Manny wants me to remind you that we have to get our quasars.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Get
Just
the Quasars.
you say when. Yeah. I'll get it.
Well, Manny's on the chat. I'm sure he'll put it up there.
Yeah, Manny, you say when, dude.
So who wants to talk about the game? Not me.
I don't
I
want to
mean-
talk about the game.
All I'm gonna say is our defense was shit.
I thought it was a pretty good start.
Yeah, it was
Well,
a
yeah, no
great
shit.
start. Dude, when
okay,
I-
well, you know, that's how it started.
That's how you nag.
I mean, not
Hey,
even.
honestly, I like the beginning. I like how it was working out. Even now that we're gonna go through it, I don't think I can really say where they started breaking down. They were playing well, maintaining good possession.
Honestly, it's. I know it sounds like an excuse, but it is like MLS's fault. Like I know they wanted to do the decision day shit and all that, bro. But you have some teams playing in Houston at 3 p.m. in the fucking afternoon. Come on, dude.
So you saying that the climate was the?
I mean, for us, like it gave them total home field advantage.
Well, it is home field advantage.
yeah, dude, fucking.
I mean, look, but then it affects them in other ways too. I know I don't remember what podcast I mentioned on, but you guys remember looking around the stadium? It was spotty. You know, you had Zlatan coming last game of the season, and they still couldn't fucking the Marcus Beasley farewell game. They still couldn't fill the stadium. It was fucking hot.
That's
I have
not
a
true. You can't attribute that. I'm not gonna let you do that because
Well, that means-
Why wouldn't you let them? Do that?
there was 2 other games going on in the city on 2
The
bigger
Astros
sports.
were playing, right?
The Astros were playing, and Houston was playing in the city.
That's even more reason to fucking try to like work with that schedule. That's all on MLS to me.
So scheduling was bad.
Nah, dude.
So you're
it's-
gonna-
nah.
What you're saying is that you're gonna blame
Hey, for you, a
the
Houston
4-2
fan or a Galaxy fan?
No,
the
I
4-2
would-
loss. You're gonna blame it on the scheduling.
Yeah. I just
Great
I just
job,
want
man.
I just want some kind of hope, bro. I mean, if I'm right, we're playing opposite weather next week, so we should.
Nah,
put
no
on-
excuses, bro. Our defense was shit. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with our defense, but we need to fix that shit before next Sunday.
We'll get to that right now. Let's just go through this game real quick. Shout
We
out
lost. There it is.
shout out to all the other podcasts, Right Squadcast, Corner Galaxy, Straight from the Stands, and it is our house.
It is
We're the
Simply
last
Soccer.
one. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are tired of listening, hearing about this game. We're like the last ones to talk about it, so we're just gonna go through it real quick. Just I guess negative, positives. I mean, the start was awesome, like Kenny said. Once Zlatan scored that goal, once Zlatan scored that goal, I felt good. I felt good going in. Once that shit went in, I was like, yeah, here we go. We're about to run over this team.
Not only that, he almost had a second one
Off
a
the-
couple minutes later.
yeah.
He shoved the shit out of that fool. He shoved him out of the way like nothing, like on some old school, when he tosses the kid out of the way before going in. And then he just went up, spiked it down, and it hit the post. They hit the post 3 times in this game.
Yeah, they did.
3 times.
They did.
Those don't count.
But I mean, we're not gonna shit on the offense. The offense always does
Yeah.
their work.
So the start was really positive. Like even before, like I
Makes a
said.
difference.
But then, to me, the loss sucks, of course. But one of the things that hurt the most, dude, was seeing Joe Corona leaving the game.
Oh my lord. He left early too.
And that was not good. I know everyone's seen that picture with him in a boot. Apparently, it's a damn it, I forgot what it was called.
Was it a
An
pinky
air
or
boot or what you
an
say?
air cast or some shit
Air
like that.
cast or
Like
some shit
it's
like that.
supposed to help for a sprain or some shit.
But it's on one of his fingers, or one of
On
his
his toe.
toes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's supposed to still sprain, and yeah, it's supposed to be, not, I guess, not leave him out. But I think that's a huge factor, and we'll get to that when we talk about the Minnesota game coming up. But yeah, I think that really hurt more than the loss, dude. Once I saw him go down, I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, the win wasn't necessary. It was just good for standing.
No, it was necessary.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, the
Whoa.
win wasn't necessary.
That's a cowboy fan talking.
Shut up. The win wasn't necessary compared to. Man, can you shut up?
Let him talk.
I'm not saying
They didn't get
that's
his point across,
You know.
man.
Let me just turn off his
There
mic.
you go.
Okay, so the win wasn't necessary compared to how much we need the player. I wouldn't sacrifice the player for that win.
No,
Not
at
that
all.
win.
Not at all.
Exactly. So that's why, to me, I mean, fuck, dude. If we were gonna lose anyway, like, I would not want that injury to happen. Fuck that. We don't need that win to get an injury. Nah.
No.
We need this fucker more in the playoffs now.
Yeah. I mean, the one positive I guess you could take from, I mean, it sucked that he went down, is that Fabio was the first one to come in. So, he's fit. If
Yeah, but he didn't even play as good as I was hoping.
Fabio?
Nah, yeah, he did. He did.
He did all right.
I still prefer the trio of Corona, Legit, and Jonah.
Yeah.
But Fabio came in and did some work. It didn't result to a fucking win, but that's not his fault. That's not none of the offense's fault. It's on the other side of the ball.
Yep, I agree. And then, of course, stupid Christian Ramirez would have to tie it.
Fuck him.
And then, coming into the second half when Pavon got that goal, I felt good again. I really felt like it was a Salt Lake game. I'm like, tight. Let's bunker in. We got it, Was not the case.
Hey, but that was a good play.
It
The
was.
spacing that Fabio created for Antuna.
We-
Because Fabio had the ball at the top of the 18. He gave it to Antuna inside of the 18 on the right side. And then he made like an inside run.
Antuna did an uncharacteristic calm play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his touch was good. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't some Emma Boateng bullshit,
He's improving.
He was controlled speed.
He looked like an all-star player.
He touched from the right post towards the middle of the 18 and then just laid it off for Pavon to first time that shit.
Calmly, just something we haven't seen from him all
It was a
season.
good play.
Yeah. But what good does it do if we don't get those 3 points?
So then the game ended right there.
Oh, it didn't? Fuck. Damn it.
Well, look,
You mean there was more game?
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with the defense
Yeah.
aspect of it, but if you want to look at some positives,
Well,
Antuna scored.
yeah.
Your second leading scorer scored.
Pavon scored. Not
Pavon.
Sorry, Antuna led an assist. Pavon scored, and now he has 9-10 games straight where he either scored a goal and or assisted.
Some
in a
kind
goal,
of
right?
contribution.
Basically every game he's done something to help.
He
the
had
team.
9 assists, or he had 8 assists in 8 games,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Well, he has. Let's just put
He's
it this
tied,
way.
no?
He has 10 stats in 10 games. So-
Did he tie? Did he tie the assist?
No, he didn't assist.
He went one under.
Yeah, he didn't get
Oh.
it. Yeah, and
He was supposed to get an
Galaxy.
assist
It's
to
all
break the
good. A
record.
Galaxy player still holds it. It was.
No, he was. It was
He
one
was tied
to
at
tie
8.
it. No, he was under.
He
was gonna tie it.
No, he was tied.
He was tied at 8.
Yeah, it was to beat it.
Okay, I thought he was tied.
So
I thought it was
two
under.
Galaxy players hold that. But when-
Fabio came in and he looked good,
Yeah.
for not having played for so long, to come in and connect like that with your both wings.
Yeah.
That's really good. One thing we don't have with Legit is he doesn't always look to attack first, and Fabio obviously does. And his movement is to attack.
Damn.
And he's playing with the
I
wings.
still prefer the trio with Corona, but yeah.
Well,
Fabio
I
gives a
mean,
different
we don't
element
know-
from what Legit does in that number 10 role.
We don't know what Corona's availability is going to be, so it might have to be Legit and Jonah,
CDM
as the
and then,
6 and the 8.
Yeah.
While Fabio plays up top.
Which we've played like that before.
We have.
And there's been times where Fabio has shown his quality and it started basically when Pavon came in. But there's games before that he wasn't, too hot in that position.
A few
Or too hot in
stats.
play. Which that's one of the critiques that I gave him, that he wasn't as tough in that position that I would have expected him to be.
Look, some stats from the first half. We had 9 shots, 3 on target. Hitting the post doesn't
Yeah.
count. 61% possession.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we were
Joe.
dominating.
I bought you the tacos, by the way.
See, but here comes the problem. They only had 39 possession, but they had 10 shots
On target.
and 2 on goal.
Fucking defense, dude. What the fuck?
I think we're going to go through this game fast.
Well, let's get through it fast. We lost. All right, next
What
one.
up, Rooney? Sorry, just saying hi to some people on the chat.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, actually.
All right, fuck this game. Everybody else has already talked about it. So
Win.
Breakdown. Defense. Defense was rotated. I don't know.
We need
Defense is
Steres
trash.
back on the lineup. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Defense is trash. Our offense.
Do we?
Yeah.
produces.
All right, let's get to these questions then. You want to go with the Twitter one first, Brian?
Let's go with
Just
this.
go with questions in general.
Yeah.
All right. Here's our first question from Toby Golser. What would be our best defensive line to earn a win in Minnesota?
That's a tough one.
Steres for
Is,
sure in
is,
the
is
field.
the transfer window open right now? Or do we have to go with the guys we have?
Legit question. Legit question.
Go with what? Oh, shit. Go what with. Damn, I can't even say it.
Bingham
Go
at
with
goal.
what
Bingham
got
at
you
goal.
there.
Go what? Wait. Oh, damn, I can't say it. What's wrong with me?
You got it. You got it. You
Say
got it.
something
you got it,
else.
You got it.
Something else. Go what has worked the most. This season. There you go. Got it. Hey, remember. Yeah. What's gotten us the most wins, or I guess scored on the list? Steres, Polenta, the center, left, Shelvick, right, Felcher.
Still Shelvick.
I'm
I'm just gonna play the odds, bro. What I mean,
I like it, but
the
Ramey
drop
instead
off,
of Shelvick.
the upside, there isn't like a big difference from anywhere. So I'd rather play the odds. Just play the fucking what's won you the most games. The defense, there isn't anyone that
What's won you the most games in the season,
Yeah,
or what's won you the most games against playoff teams?
Because that's a big difference.
Because we've been two different teams.
Yeah. And it
Stats-
seems
stats
that
show that.
yeah, and it seems that the only time we step up our fucking defensive game
you can do that live.
is when we play those pieces of
It's
shit
just-
from across the city.
Our problem is that sometimes we play down to our competition level.
And see, that's one thing. Like, we're going into a playoff game. A lot of these players haven't been in that position. So we don't know how they're going to perform. And if we're already struggling in regular season games against oppositions that are at the bottom of the table, how the fuck are we going to fare against a Minnesota team who's been hot at home?
Look, I don't think that's gonna become an issue because look at the players that we do have. Pavon is used to a year-round schedule, playing in Libertadores and playing, in other competitions besides his league, because that's what he was doing in Argentina.
Yeah.
Schelotto knows how to coach a compact schedule the way they've been scheduled so far lately in the season, how they're going to be scheduled in these playoffs. Fabio's been playing like this. Antuna's been playing for the international team, so he just needs to stay on form. Same thing with our back line. As bad as it may seem, what's been working the most, which has been Polenta and Steres, they might need a little bit of rest too. Because Steres, remember, didn't play.
Yep.
So it might be good. If you want to go for overall what's won us the most games against these playoff teams, it's been Polenta and Steres.
Yep.
So those two are secure.
and
I'm
the game-
agreeing
and
with you guys. With that one.
Between playing all the playoff teams, and I have it right here, except for 3 games where it wasn't Polenta and Steres, that record is a loss, and a tie.
Yeah. So to answer that question, your guess is as good as ours.
Yeah, no, go with Steres.
Well, what I would think,
No, that's the only for sure thing.
Steres and Polenta.
So that would, dude, your option is only Shelvick on the left.
And then
No,
No,
you could
you
go
still got Romney.
Yeah, I would go Romney over Shelvick. That's me personally.
Well, who's the better defender? In a playoff game, you have to play defense. So who's your better defender from those two?
I'll go with Shelby because he played against Minnesota both games, right? And it was Steres and Polenta in the middle, and you got Max. You got 4 points out of those 2 games.
And here's the
against
thing
Minnesota.
too: you're gonna go against a speedy, tricky person, in Quintero.
Remember, Quintero came in hot
Yeah.
this
So
season,
I'd rather have
Yeah.
Shelvick, and then
and he stayed hot a little bit after us.
Yeah. So I mean, I know I back Shelvick here. I point out that game, and I'll point out the Kansas one when before the struggle and Johnny Russell was still on the field. Fucking Shelvick shut him down. So I'd rather take my chances on those with those type of players. I'll take my chances. I mean, Romney, I'm not gonna be mad either. Once again, to me, the drop off or the upside is right there. I mean, would you gain something, you lose something with the other.
And we need to talk about the right back, but we'll talk about that later. What's the next question?
Yeah.
All right. On to Instagram.
Good
You got it?
question.
Or you
Good
want me to-
question. Good question.
All right, cool. So, Cass the Witch asked, "What is going on in this picture?" Laugh my ass off. She's referring to that picture we put up with the questions where it looks like a
Oh, the one I'm getting searched?
Yeah, somebody's getting a handful on you, Chewy. What's going
Oh,
on there,
shit.
man? Only you know the truth.
I forgot it. Honestly, I forgot to take off my piercing, and that shit fucking went through. And, security caught it. I'm like, shit.
The one that got infected?
Nah, that was the nipple one. Nah, that not this one in the pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got this one in the pants.
Yeah.
I thought
That's the only thing that fucked. I
I-
totally
I
forgot.
thought I'd heard a bell.
I was wearing the bell one too. God damn it, dude.
Ah,
And I knew it once it rang.
That's Nag's favorite. It's a bell with the engraved Nag logo on it. Cochinos. Logan Jones. You know what? I'm gonna save this one to the end because this is gonna take a minute. Let's see. Abner. Fuck. Abner Ortiz. Just found out from the missus that we're having a baby.
Hey.
A new G fan coming 2020.
Congratulations, Abner.
Congrats.
That's a beautiful thing.
Boys' names: Robbie,
Donovan.
Landon, Donovan,
Donovan.
Mauricio.
Pavon, Mauricio, yeah, Kobe, Jaime. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's all I got.
So we got
Bruce. Bruce is a good one.
Bruce.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Actual first name Bruce. Not like made up like that Bruce.
Jermaine.
Oh. Now I hope it's a girl because Brian, you just fucking ruined it. Congratulations, Abner.
Yeah, congratulations,
Seriously,
man.
man.
That's beautiful.
Yes, I know. Definitely gonna be a G fan. That's dope. We gotta get him. Nah, you know what? I'll say it off the air.
Yeah.
Next
All
question.
right, next one. Let's see. More of a statement from Evelyn. Shout out Eve. I heart the Nag boys. Houston was lit. Let's do it again. Settle.
There you go.
Definitely.
That was
Definitely.
tight.
That was the best feed to watch. Go check out Evelyn_13. That's like every away days recap right there.
She doesn't have it up no more.
Oh, I know, but like just dude, they're about to go to
Just
they're,
follow.
They're
follow.
about to go to Minnesota.
She's going to Minnesota too.
Mini soda.
Yeah. Minnesota.
Good for them. Her and her brother.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Dude, that guy's a survivor.
Carlos.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Beast.
I saw him during the game. He was yeah.
Beast.
Good for him.
He was.
They could drink. Damn. Hey, shout out to all the fucking G's fans that went, dude. That shit was tight.
How many? do you
Everybody
think we
was
were?
fucking.
How many do you think we were?
200 plus
200 plus.
Yeah.
Closer to the 300 side.
Dude,
for sure.
that was tight. Shout out to everybody.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go back to Logan Jones's
Just
question.
that walk to the stadium, you could see like so many fans.
Yeah, seriously.
was
That actually
beautiful.
told you like how many
Yeah.
people there were, especially
And-
with that echo. All right, so let's with the Logan Jones question, we're gonna jump into the Minnesota preview. So he's asking starting 11 predictions. I have to put Steris and Polenta together. We have more success.
Agreed.
I think we all agree on that.
We just touched on that right now as well.
But now the whole starting 11.
Who?
we're gonna
Everybody's
answer-
available except Kitchen.
Well,
Yeah.
the 18 that is usually available with one.
Okay. Well, that means no
surprise.
Alessandrini.
Well,
Well,
he's
Don't put him as available yet. I mean, we know you wouldn't start him.
Logan Jones.
I don't think nobody would start
wants to
him.
say he has a baby name suggestion. Jack for Jack McBean. It's a good one. Go with Jack. Jack. Anyways, back to the Minnesota preview.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play Minnesota in a home that's gonna be freezing.
Apparently, it is.
Yes.
It's gonna be snowing, or it snowed before.
Snows in
It's
Italy.
snowing right now. They just posted on their Twitter like
What's
their streets are
the-
frozen.
God.
you said like 30,
30
right?
degrees, cloudy,
Damn.
Run
now.
it. Run it.
and then it's gonna rain. So this is something I took from Corner of the Galaxy. So it's gonna rain apparently when we play. The night before, on Saturday, this like they're like classical of
College team.
college footballs
On that same stadium.
on the
Yeah.
same fucking stadium.
In wet weather.
So that
That's
field's gonna be
suck.
tore up.
That pitch is gonna be disgusting
changes
for some
things.
world football.
That gives Zlatan an advantage.
Does it?
That's the same thing I was saying. It
Absolutely.
slows down the game,
But it takes our wingers away, kinda.
but it takes their wings.
But it also
away.
takes
What do
Quintero.
you mean?
Quintero's a dribbler.
It takes away the counter too. You want to talk about speed?
And we're pretty good at set pieces.
And hey,
I'm good
you know
with that.
what? Hey, you kind of need a wrench like that to be thrown at them because of their current form at home, or their form all season at home. Well, in the last 5 games, they haven't lost at home. They have 3 wins, 2 ties, and they've played some decent teams. They had a tie against LAFC. They beat Kansas. They beat RSL.
It's only 2
Big
playoff
title.
teams.
I mean, still, those are still teams that give people problems sometimes, like us.
Every team gives us problems.
It's like we lost against Colorado.
So this kind of wrench thrown into their plans.
I think this will favor Zlatan. It'll slow down the game. It'll slow down everybody. It'll be harder to defend him in the air.
Yeah, and we're pretty good at set pieces, so
You just got to get him the ball.
we got the size for it. So I like that. Now, our defense, still I don't know, still questionable.
Yeah. So let's get to.
Who do you guys start on the left back?
I'm gonna go Shelby still.
Romney.
I wouldn't be mad at either, but I just if it isn't as bad, the field isn't as bad. I don't want Quintero dribbling all around Romney.
All right, guys, drop your guys' starting back four on the comments. See what pops up the most. I think we're all agreeing with Steris and Polenta.
And
I
it's
think
gonna
the
have to
majority
be
of
Felcher.
G's fans
So
are
your
gonna
left
agree with
back, then
that.
just drop your left back on there.
So
We got 3 set already. Felcher, Steres, Polenta.
whoa, we're talking left back right now.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right. So right now we're doing center backs. Our
I'll
set
take Shelvick.
on Polenta and Steres.
Oh, saludos, Fernando Vasquez.
I'll take Shelvick. Eddie takes Shelvick. Chewy takes Romney. Right? Shelvick is from Norway. It's pretty cold out there.
Ooh, that's something I didn't even think about. That could be a factor. But I want my fucking left back to be able to defend. So I'm going to say Romney on this one. I would throw Romney just because he's a
Ooh.
better defender
Okay.
Manny Alas.
than Shelvick.
Throw Shelvick out there.
Right.
Like you said, okay, this is why.
Logan Jones has Shelvick as well.
Like you said, if this pitch is going to be shit and we're going to play in bad conditions, which is going to slow the game down, Shelvick is not be able to fucking use his speed in this fucking game. So you got Romney, who's a better defender, who's going to be able to see the other players come in slower and be able to defend them.
Again,
Coming
like
slow.
that's bold statement saying he's a better defender. It's like it's.
I know I'm not. Well, yeah, from the two of them, Romney's a better defender.
Hey, what up? What up, Andrew Alessandro? By the way, Andrew,
Andrew?
if you go to the viewing party, I got your beer because we made a bet. I said we're gonna land in top 4 when I was on the Rise podcast. So, Andrew, if you go to the viewing party, I got you.
Right backs.
That's
That is
gotta
my
be
argument.
Felcher.
Felcher.
Yeah, Felcher. Just because he's more experienced.
And if the weather's gonna be like that, I would prefer the experience.
Yeah. Because same thing with Araujo. He's a better defender.
We got Carlos Rivera is going with Rodney.
At the right back? I think
No,
I guess
left back.
going left back, right?
Left back.
I would want to see the youngster man come in and
Starting in a playoff one and done situation, you would bring in Julian Araujo,
Or-
an
Or
18-year-old,
Didi Terry, which young one?
an
Neither.
18-year-old right back who's never played in a playoff situation.
No.
neither has Felcher.
But he's
No.
played in bigger
That's
games. He's
all
played in
Yeah,
Copa
he's played
America.
bigger games in the
And
Copa
those are big
America.
tournaments.
And then just remember when Julian came in to close out the game for us against Seattle. That was a regular game, high pressure game, and he came in his first.
That
touch.
was just bad luck, though. I don't think it was. It was bad luck. He slipped.
He's
on
a
that
professional soccer player.
He created opportunities in that game.
No, he didn't. He came in and turned
shit
over
for the other
ball.
team.
Yeah, and the game ended. What do you mean? He got one touch on the ball, and it led to a goal for
Talking about
Seattle.
over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
So yeah, I think for most of us, it's Felcher.
I think the question is just that left back, right?
Yeah.
Any of you?
Is it?
Any of you bold enough because of the snow? There's snow. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna snow, but because of the weather and maybe the field that slows it down, people's playing with Costa Rica. People Steres and then Polenta out left.
No people.
No
Keep
people.
Keep people out of this game.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Keep people out of this game.
He hasn't been what I thought he was gonna.
I don't mean
coming in.
don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't. I don't.
It's
I
too
don't. I
cold
don't
for
want.
people.
I don't want him. I don't want him to start. But it's just like where he's played, and then like if you ever watched him before with when he was with Columbus, a short stint he had. Dude was a baller, dude. Like that guy hasn't showed up.
Yeah, it's too cold for people. Look at
Well,
those
if it's
little
like
ass
that,
calves.
then-
He played in Italy.
Look at those little ass calves. Just can't.
If it's like that, put him at right back since the game's gonna be slowed down because of the weather.
Nah.
You know what? No people.
No people.
There you go.
No people.
No people.
But he's my first guy off the bench over Julian if it comes to the right back switch. Just because that moment against Seattle. We don't
Okay.
need another one of those moments.
I mean, I
Somebody that's secure.
I see
a
people
veteran.
going in first option in defense. I see that
Hmm.
for a sub.
So
We have a Super Anthony Ryan asking about what do you think about Chari on the left back? No, thank you.
no, thank you.
Oh, it's G2.
That's why he's a G2.
He doesn't even start with G2 now. Or I think he's hurt. I don't know. He fell off the
But no.
face of the earth. But no, point is no.
Bottom line is no. And that's the bottom line.
So what's your guys' starting three in the middle?
So we have to answer this twice because that's just scenario with or without Corona.
Okay.
With Corona, for me, it's
It stays the same.
The
stays
obvious.
the same. Yeah, I think Fabio's on the bench for me on this one.
Yeah. If Corona's available, yeah, Fabio on the bench.
Same.
For sure.
I prefer that trio of
It's only
Los
two.
Tres Amigos.
It's only two options for me. If Corona's there, Fabio's on the bench. If Corona's not there, it's obvious that Carrasco should start. I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn, look at Svenny got all happy.
Look at Svenny smile. Svenny got a little
He
chubby
started
right
sweating.
there.
No. Yeah, for me, it's only two options. It's that or Fabio.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Sorry, Carrasco.
I mean, we
I'm-
can't do.
I'm-
Do we
I'm-
go
I'm waiting.
in these type of conditions? Which one would you rather play? Then, how about that? In this condition,
Still
and you have Corona available.
Corona.
Corona.
I don't know, man.
You-
I feel
just
Fabio.
said.
Yeah, I know. I prefer it, but Fabio does give a better outlet offensively, and him and Pavon can create some magic at Argentine connection. Like you said, in
Pavon
Argentina they
alo-
played year round.
Pavon alone
And
can
stuff like
create
that.
magic.
Yeah, but you need somebody to give him the ball.
Yeah, Antuna.
No, be like somebody like Legit if Corona and Dos Santos played.
I thought you just said it.
But if Fabio's there,
Nah.
he can get him the ball.
If Corona can play, then yeah, Fabio.
And that's a hard one. Don't ask me. Just thinking out loud here.
Yeah, maybe.
Kitchen for center
Yeah,
back.
man.
Damn.
I would just keep it the same. If Corona's available.
You fucking made all those faces and like waited all that time
Just to say
just
that.
to say that.
Get the fuck
Come on,
out
bro,
of here.
just-
Yeah, let you guys talk.
So at
you
least
know?
say like let's just fuck with us. Oh, I'll bench fucking Jonah because of the weather and start Carrasco. Something, man.
Nah, man. I'll leave that the same. But on the wings, I would do Pavon. And if it's available, just start Alessandrini.
Ooh.
Fuck no.
Not even you could hold that one in for too long.
Nah, man. Everything else is going to stay the same up top.
Yeah. I don't think much else is gonna change. Obviously Zlatan is gonna start.
I think the question is just, is it going to be Fabio or Corona if he's available, and then the left back, I guess, for most people.
I mean, not only if he's available, what Corona's available. You know, like is he fully recovered? Corona is he
What was the injury?
sprain? Right.
On one of the toes. So I don't know.
It's 2 weeks, man.
Gee,
He
that-
didn't go to international duty. Put some ice on it. Stay off of it.
Be
Bring your
good.
ass in training. Yeah. come
Logan
on.
Jones asked, "Would you be surprised if Dini starts?"
If who?
Dini starts.
fuck
I
no.
wouldn't be surprised. Look, the
I
reason
mean,
that
I would be surprised because this weather, fuck, he's
Mm.
gonna break his 2 legs.
The reason I wouldn't be surprised is for this reason. One, they put him through a scrimmage, right?
Wow.
Different
Okay,
weather.
hold on. I said
California
one.
weather.
I said one. They put him through a scrimmage.
California weather.
Two, it's one of those things like where if it's not working, just fucking pull him out. And the difference if you bring him in, and then you can't take him back out.
But that's a tough one, though. You want to start off with the hot hand.
You're not playing FIFA here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, we
Pícale turbo.
need to start fucking getting on the offensive as soon as possible. We're playing away. Our best bet would be to try to score early and maybe retain the lead.
You're starting a playoff game already wasting a sub because you're guaranteeing that sub.
Yeah.
You know, what if you go up 3-0 at halftime? You come in, score four on them by, the 60th minute. You're up 4-1, 4-2.
Then you give Drini some time.
You don't
like,
still
maximum
don't
time.
need to give him time though, you know?
Why not? I would think.
You could hold the lead
You wouldn't
because it's
gi-
an away
I'm
game
not-
and it's a
you give
one
him- you Give
playoff.
him time, dude. So I was gonna.
Okay,
I
well
was
then
saying
you
this
wait
before.
for the 10th minute.
You give them, yeah, whatever. You give him time no matter what.
But I don't think he comes in if it's like a 1-1 game with 70 minutes to go.
Still do it. I still do it. Look, all right. If it's a 1-1 game, you need something else. You need some kind of spark off the bench. Who the fuck is gonna bring you that spark?
All right, so everybody in the
Yeah.
chat, would you guys give Drini time? You guys can go to our Instagram as well
I
and
think
have a
everybody's
vote.
gonna give Dream time, but
If you guys want to give Drini
So-
time, and everybody listening to this after the live recording,
So So here's
yell it
my,
out loud.
So here's my argument with Drini. If you're close game, right? That guy can, get a lucky bounce or get an open shot. And he can shoot from outside. If the game's not working, there's no fucking plays being made. The dude can score, right? Tight game. If it were up by 1 or 2, same thing. Guy can move the ball. Guy can pass. If we're getting killed or we're losing by 1, same thing. Guy can, guy has a boot. There's no impactful player coming off the bench besides him.
Yeah, but
You
you,
know?
want to get
And if
time.
we're killing, you bring them in and just say, hey, just get comfortable. Get your feet under you for the remaining minutes because we're gonna use you more and more throughout the playoffs.
We're talking about
Maybe if we're
putting them
getting
in the
killed,
game. That's a
then-
one and done playoff game. That's what's tough about that scenario.
that's what I'm saying.
think
But
he
the next person to
plays.
come off the bench is
Pontius.
But you don't start him.
That,
nah.
That's a burn
I wouldn't be
sub.
surprised, but I highly doubt
Like,
it.
but in the
maybe
FIFA world, FIFA 20 world, yes, I would do that. But
Maybe
in
get him.
reality,
Maybe get him the last 10 minutes. Winning, losing, or tying.
so either way, we give him time.
He has to get tired.
It's just, it depends too. It depends how tight, how rough the game is, and the conditions too. Because he's coming back from being hurt. You're gonna put him on a fucked up field, uneven play field,
In a high
expecting
pressure
to
game,
run. You're gonna still need him to put in the ball for Zlatan. I think Zlatan's gonna be an advantage the whole game. You just gotta get him the ball.
Do you think Zlatan's the man this game? This is gonna be is it all him?
hey,
Shit. Well, I mean, if
we're
if
about
we're
to get
gonna,
playoff slot then, bro.
you know what? If we're gonna try to get the ball to Zlatan and a little bit up high, then I would prefer bringing in a spark like ¿cómo se llama este Alvarez? Not Fabio.
Efrain.
He's not even.
He's not a spark,
here.
bro.
Oh shit, he's over.
gone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
done. My
Remember,
bad. Yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
game in Minnesota?
Oh, well then wait, hold on. Fuck it. Then I'll put Araujo in for Antuna
Oh,
to lob those balls up for Zlatan.
No,
He can-
these
yeah.
are one and done games. We
Exactly.
need our best foot forward coming into this.
Exactly.
remember
to
last
lob-
remember
to lob them
last
up.
year when they went to Minnesota and they played in the college stadium.
Where is that where Baggio left his leg? Oh no, that was that was
That was
Felcher,
where-
Felcher made that weak ass cross and Zlatan wanted to go, got it.
yeah.
Are you sure they're gonna play in that stadium again? Not
they
not in the
are.
new stadium.
Nah,
No, they're playing like college.
Lions, or whatever it's called.
So they're not playing the Allianz.
They're not gonna play
They
in
are
their new
playing
stadium,
Allianz.
Oh.
and they both play there. It's a football and soccer stadium.
Apparently, man, this is what's happening.
I don't think that's accurate.
Let me look it up to tell you the name, but yeah, that's
All
what.
right, look that up, Chewy, while we discuss.
Super Anthony Ryan. I was gonna bring up something I was gonna bring up is that Opara's gonna be marking Zlatan. I'm not saying Zlatan can't take Opara. He eat him for freaking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I think this would gives Pavon the chance to shine because they're gonna put their best defender, which he is a great defender. Just look what happened to KC and look what happened to them. Yeah, I think this gives the chance for Pavon to shine because all the focus, once again, their best defender is gonna be on Zlatan. So for me, Pavon's got to be the man. Zlatan
does
is
have
the
to be
man,
the man.
but I think Pavon has to be the man in this game.
Which,
He has to show his worth.
well, yeah, and that's a great signing by the guy at the Galaxy because now Zlatan doesn't have to do everything. Now he has somebody else that can fucking take on the pressure. The question is Kichan ready for this playoff game? Has he played in that type of weather?
Or he I don't
If
know.
anything, it's gonna be easier for him because all the pressure is gonna be on them to not lose at home.
So yeah, so watch. Saturday, October 19th, 1 p.m. The Tommy Johnny football,
that
Alanis Field,
What?
some kind of clásico or something. that-
Allianz Field, yeah, college football. Fuck.
Well, sure. Yes.
Great. An avocado. Thanks.
Oh my god. You guys worried at all?
Hey, tickets are only $60.
Look, man.
To the
our
Tommy
record-
whatever
Yeah.
thingy?
Our record favors this type of playoff system.
Okay.
I mean, going
Elaborate on what you mean
by
by
the
that.
stats, man. There's only one team in the West that got a better or got more wins than the Galaxy.
Right.
You know, we only got 3 ties in the season. One of them was for sure against Seattle, and the other one was against LAFC,
Mm-hmm.
which are both playoff teams. You know, we have a winning record against the playoff teams in the season. We're 6-3-3 against the West, both home and away. You know, so it favors us in a good way. We're either gonna win or we're gonna lose.
Really?
Yeah, I
Damn.
think that's how.
But
the
I mean,
game's
like, it's
played.
not gonna be extra time. I don't think it's gonna be an extra time
I
game.
don't think so either.
It's gonna be decided. I think it's gonna be decided in those 90 minutes, and if we can finish the fucking 90 minutes, because it's obvious that we don't tie. And
We don't tie.
we've gotten caught in counters Recently, actually, at
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
we got caught on a counter in the
And
last
they're
minute
pretty
too.
good at that.
Trying to win it, yeah.
You know,
With
we
Quintero,
get
they're
scored
pretty good
on
at that. In
the
the open
last,
field, they score a lot.
the last 10 minutes. We've gotten scored on a lot this season.
Right.
So that's why it's either a win or a loss, because sometimes it gets decided for us in those last 10 minutes.
Yeah, throwing some facts there, Spenny. Win or loss. I did not know that.
No, I'm talking about. I was talking about in the 90 minutes, in the first 90
yeah,
minutes.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think
We're
you
gonna
can
win or lose in the first 90 minutes.
Yeah, and then you don't want to, even if even if it's tied and you can force it, you don't want to because you turn around and play in 4 days.
Yep.
So you want to end that shit right
Exactly.
away.
And then you gotta travel
Yeah.
back. You know, you're still gonna lose a day.
Another thing is the mental edge. Once again, they've never been to the playoffs. The pressure's on in front of their fans in a new stadium. Recent history would just happen, to a team that opened their first playoff game at a stadium against the lower seed, by the way.
Well,
And
in that case, Portland's gonna lose too, then, or what? With their new
Portland's
remodeled-
been in fucking playoffs though. They know how to grind out
they're
wins.
playing. Who the fuck are they playing? Oh, that doesn't matter.
Portland's playing Seattle now. Seattle's playing Dallas.
Oh yeah, they have the Cascadia or whatever shit.
Yes, they do.
That's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for MLS playoffs. And another thing is Minnesota's never beat us. if I'm
It's not
mistaken.
Cascadia. Sorry, it's not.
That it is. I
It's
think
Salt
it
Lake,
is.
Portland.
Sure.
Salt Lake, Portland, and then Dallas, Seattle.
Yeah. Cascadia would be in the second round. Same
Yeah.
thing with the Trafico would be in the second round.
Yo,
Yeah.
damn.
Second,
MLS
round,
is
yeah,
just.
second rounds are the nice ones.
You're welcome, MLS.
That would be awesome.
That would be super
I'm
awesome.
just gonna say I'm worried because every time I'm confident, it doesn't go my way.
Hey, he's been talking this whole time. He's been talking for over 50 games
Just let us get in
about being the
playoffs.
best, about the best to ever come, fucking being God, taking God of goals pictures. Prove it.
This is your time.
This is your time to prove it. As much shit as you want to talk, the DPs before you that are worth mentioning brought trophies.
Yup.
You have brought not even a scoring record.
This is your first time in a playoff.
Not
round.
even a golden boot.
Well, I mean, he broke the Galaxy scoring record.
That's not good enough. Not when your rival.
Fuck
Beat you.
him.
Oh yeah, Manny would like to add to what you said, Spenny. If you score more, you win. That checks out.
I'm trying to do the math here. Yep.
Well, let's say worst case scenario, we do end up going to overtime.
Oh no,
I think we lose in
I
overtime.
think so too.
And I think we lose it in overtime. We don't go to. I'd be shocked if we go to penalties.
And let's say we do.
I'd
Who are
be
your five
shocked.
kickers?
Ooh, Brian, good for you, man. Zlatan, Pavon. Well, it depends who's on the field, but those are gonna stay on the field. And then I think you give one
Jonah,
to John. Thanks, Chuy.
you're welcome.
I was thinking maybe Polenta too, but for sure Kichan, Zlatan, Jonah. If Panis is in there, I would give Panis one.
I would too.
And then I think that he would trust Fabio
Fabio or Polenta.
or Polenta.
I think Polenta can fucking bang him in there.
You don't think legit?
Nah.
Shelvik maybe like 6.
No, if People's in there, remember the way he hit the one at that game. I mean, if that's and he was to close it too.
For sure though, Zlatan, Kichan, and Jonah.
Hey, but trip out. I have confidence on Bingham in those PKs. Obviously he's not
I
gonna
do
block
too.
out,
I do
but
too.
You might block one, which
Yeah.
is all we need sometimes.
Oh, I was man. I thought you meant about shooting. I
Oh,
was like,
nah.
really?
nah.
That's why his face wanted an explanation. Like, continue.
Yeah. I mean, penalties. If you make a save as a goalie, you're doing more than your job, man. You're supposed to lose in that situation. So,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we still gotta score all of them.
Yeah, true.
It's not about let's try to get a save. No, you gotta go 5 for 5. But I don't think they make us
Bingham.
penalties. I doubt we're gonna go through 2 like last minute, like 2-minute drill type of stuff and not lose both of them. Meaning that we just get scored on too much in the second half.
We
The
do.
last 10 minutes, we lose pressure. We lose. I don't know. We
That's the
get.
shit that scares me. I don't know what Galaxy team's gonna show up. Cause there's been times our defense has shown that we can fucking play defense.
Well, all the players that we need to play big.
And this is a
Played
big
in big
game.
games.
This is a big game. Last
So-
playoff fucking game where we're at, or that we went to, fucking Steven Gerrard made the only penalty in that fucking.
Wow,
that
Brian,
match.
that is so true.
Yep.
So this is we're back in the playoffs once again. But what's the mentality going into this shit? These are new guys going into some fucking playoff mentality. A one and done playoff scenario where it's new to this season. I don't know, man. We're not losing. Fuck that. Positive energy.
All right,
Don't
Mr.
have
Positive.
I really think we win, man. I still think we win like a 3-2 game or a 2-1 game. I'm just not sure. I gotta see the conditions
Yeah,
because
the
they are
field's
gonna
gonna be
matter.
a factor.
Last time over there, it went 0-0. But then last
a-
time here, it was 3-2.
In a fucked up field, in a boring ass game. 0-0.
I don't give a fuck if we play boring against Minnesota next Sunday and we get a win, take it. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
remember the first game?
We don't need to play pretty football to fucking get to the finals, bro.
The first game, it got a little boring. We took them completely out of the game here at home.
Yeah. That was no Zlatan too.
That was early in the season,
Oh, that was that dope ass game they had.
and you took them
Well, I'm doing
out
that as a striker.
of the game early. We were
I
just
did, bro.
dominating, standing over the ball like, dude, what do I do? They don't want to come.
and then you couldn't take much from the second one because the field was too fucked up.
Well, you could take it was a 0-0,
Yeah.
which is not good because we don't want extra time.
No, we don't. I don't.
It's one of the 3 ties in the season.
It is one of the 3 times this season.
The other one was against LAFC, and the other one was against Seattle.
Well, doesn't Zlatan score every 91st
But that
minute?
doesn't favor us. All our ties were against playoff teams, man. We can't go to. I don't think we can survive extra time against.
Fuck
any of
no.
the top
Dude, we
3 or
die out
4
in the
teams.
second half trying to play high press with all these wing backs trying to go all the way up, trying to cross them in. They don't have the wind to come back and defend. That's how we get beat, bro. All the balls land behind the fucking our fullbacks. It's weak.
But then again, Galaxy has been the only team to go last season, win the whole thing. The odds aren't horrible. I think if we get through Minnesota, it's. I don't know why the LAFC game would be easier
No, they're gonna bring it.
because I think all the pressure would be on them. Absolutely, completely, 100%
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
on them.
Yeah. hell,
All
yeah.
Zlatan has to do is show up. All Pavon has to do is show up. All they have to do is everything.
Yeah.
Like, there's no room for excuses for them. There's nothing.
Yep.
You can't say anything. Nothing more than a win
Those
matters.
Those ooh-ahs can get to you.
You might even see the 32-52 shut the fuck up for once.
Get the fuck out of here with that
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here with that shit. But we're getting ahead of ourselves,
Man.
One game at a time.
Defense is key for me this game. To me.
In this game,
Yeah, no, like
The whole season.
obviously
we got 15 losses
we
in the season,
outscored-
and
look,
now at this,
No. We outscored
at this
look,
juncture
look,
in the
look.
season,
It's been offense all the time because we just go in and outscore our opponents all the time. For me, this one has got to be a fucking solid, sound game, dude. Vancouver-esque over there, I guess. That's
Yeah.
like the one game I can remember that the back
Everybody
line-
was defensively.
Yeah. And that was Rami and Stairs. Fuck, I think playing together in the back.
I mean, Rob, nah. The fuck. I don't know, man. I'm pumped. I'll tell you that much.
all right, Brian.
I
yeah.
honestly think
That's the
this
best I
is
can come up.
this is the most times we've said I don't know in one episode.
It's because
I don't know.
'Cause I don't know.
we come from losing against one of the lower seed teams.
This is what happens when you miss playoffs for 2 years straight.
Yes, and then the game before at home, we lose to another lower seed team with horrible defense. I'm not that confident going into this game.
All right, guys in the chat, start putting your predictions. We're about to get there right now. Anybody bold enough to go first? Mr. Positive over here? Pump?
Yeah, we're winning.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I still think Pavon and Zlatan each get their goal.
Damn.
So that's at least 2 goals. I'm going to go out and say Zlatan gets 2.
So 2-1. You're gonna
Make
go
it a
to
3-1
Oh.
game.
3-1
3-1
by
game.
2.
3-2 game. I'm just not sure, man. That weather's going to
You
favor
mean,
both of
you
them.
mean you don't know?
I just don't know.
I'm just gonna stay positive, even if I don't really feel it.
Nah,
But let's have some
Say how you really
positivity.
feel.
Nah, some positivity out there. We're gonna win 2-1 in a grind out game because the field's gonna be all mucky, and
Muggy.
and all it's gonna be a shit field, which I think it will benefit us because it slows down the game. So it's gonna be better.
And
2-1.
to Manny's point on the chat, I would want to see Kichan or Polenta try a free kick.
Yeah.
Instead of Zlatan. Zlatan's only gotten one? The one in San Jose last year?
Yeah, since he's been here.
And he put it under the wall, which he's been trying to do this whole season, and
Always
nobody
hits the wall.
jumps. Nobody jumps.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
I would like to see a Pavon one or a Polenta. Polenta's scored.
Oh yeah, he
Polenta
shoots.
scored a
Yeah,
goal.
that's distance.
Yeah, that's why, but he's
Or,
left footed.
or Fabio's in there. He has placement, so
I
Yeah.
don't
his
think he has enough
passing-
power.
Nah, I'll
If
give it
it's
to
close-
Kichan or
if it's
fucking
close,
Polenta.
though.
I would give it to Kichan next,
Or Polenta.
and then Polenta. Polenta in the right position,
Drini
you know?
if he's on the field.
If you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
Polenta on that left, that little angle.
All right, so 2-1. Zlatan scores and Pavon scores. And I'm going to say one goal because I'm going to be confident that our defense is going to step it up this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with 3-2.
Oh, you said
Good point.
3-2? 3-1?
3-2.
Damn, that's where I was gonna go. All right, Chewy.
Power
4-2.
positivity, bro.
4-2. I think Zlatan scores 2. I think Pavon scores 1, and I think
Tuna?
Styrus scores 1.
What? Hey, Serge hasn't gotten one in a minute. When was the last
Ooh.
time we scored from a set piece like that?
I think we're gonna have a lot of set pieces coming into this nasty field.
We scored in
We
Seattle,
should.
right?
We should have a lot of
Corner?
set pieces, especially with the fucking
Yeah.
weather.
a
just
lot of
low,
set
you know?
pieces on the nasty field.
We had a
so
lot
I
of
think
set
it's gonna
pieces
happen.
against Houston. Kind of
But Styrus didn't play.
Well, you know what? All those posts, that's it. Got it out of their system. They're all going in this next game.
I'm gonna throw some out there from the chat before I go. Manny 2-0 G's. Super Anthony Ryan 2-1 G's. And we have Carlos Rivero with the 3-2. 2 goals by Zlatan and 1 for Jonah.
Okay.
That'd be tight. That'd be tight.
I'm leaning more towards Spenny scored a 3-2. Again, it's conditions though. If it's pretty bad and sloppy, it's gonna be low scoring, I think. But I feel comfortable in the 3-2.
Who do you
right
think
now.
scores first?
They do.
No, I don't think so.
Do
The
you
way
think
we
we score?
the way we start games, even in losses, it has to be us.
I-
It has to be us.
I think on
first.
this one, Zlatan's gonna score. They're gonna be more towards
Yeah.
Pavon.
Nah, other way around. Pavon gets his first to open it up for Zlatan. Because Kichan's going to demand so much fucking attention and energy that he's going to start getting doubled. Then because the free of Zlatan, just to him score the game winner.
Yeah.
There it is. I said it. Game, blouses, G's win.
Zlatan, Pavon, and Antuna, by the way. Antuna's gonna get a tap in. Yeah, that's as much as I can predict. I don't know, man.
We don't know.
This is.
I think that's everybody coming
I
into this game. We don't know.
I think I'm just more nervous than they are. I think we had to score first for the fact that the whole fucking talk, like you said, and waiting for playoffs. Zlatan has to bring that energy, and it's infectious throughout the team. They're gonna come out. I wouldn't be surprised if we go up by 2, and then we slowly blow the lead and we go back up or something, some shit like that. Galaxy fashion this year, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna make for
But
some exciting football.
postseason
Huh?
is a whole fucking new thing, though.
Apparently, it is for this team too. Cause
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know.
except for Stairs,
I don't know.
nobody in this team has played in playoffs, right?
Romney.
Did people
Romney.
play?
Legit.
Oh, Romney.
Legit, he played in playoffs
Legit.
as well. Juninho.
So, that's it. Steris.
I want to say, well,
Legit.
not for us, but maybe Bingham.
With San Jose, no.
How long was he there?
San Jose, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. People played playoffs where he was at over there in GC. Or what was he at?
He was in Seattle, no?
Oh, people?
People?
No, he left. He was only here for 6 months. Got bought by Italy, Napoli or wherever he went.
Good for
Pretty
him.
fast, yeah. So I'm telling you, the guy was a stud. Just I don't know what's going on. He's only 30.
What?
Yeah, he's only 30.
He should be beasting right now.
Yeah. So I don't know, right?
I don't know. Should rename the episode. I don't know.
All right, guys. Shout out to all the G's that are traveling to Minnesota.
Yes, mini soda.
Minnesota.
Sold
that-
out, at least from our side.
Sold out.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna sell as their first playoff game. But yeah, sold out the away days tickets. If you're not gonna make it to the game, the Galaxy's gonna have a viewing party at the Legends Plaza at the Disney Hill Sports Park, which I believe the first 1,000. So they're expecting a lot of people. Gonna get free Galaxy playoff T-shirts. Free Galaxy playoff T-shirts. There's no entrance fee, by the way. So
What time does this start?
What time was it again?
5:30.
5:30.
Man, I'll go get the shirt and then go to sleep.
And then
You're
everybody's
gonna watch the
encouraged-
game?
Everybody's encouraged
No,
to bring
no,
their
no,
own
but-
seats, so you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
should bring your own chairs and
What
stuff
time
like
are they
that.
gonna? Yeah, see, I would have to get there so I can get a good spot because I ain't got. those chairs.
Honestly though,
The
Chewy,
screen
we've been
is-
there.
The
Yeah,
screen is really
it's
good.
huge.
And they
So
put
you-
two.
Yeah.
They put an inflatable one, and then they have the one on the.
But I got
the-
no chair, nothing to take. You know,
Well, last time I
They
didn't
have
have a chair.
chairs, but
Yeah,
they don't have benches.
They have chairs,
they have those concrete, like where the plants are and shit. It's just as good.
but
yeah.
then they put a lot of chairs up. But
Yeah,
try to
you
get
can-
one as soon as you get.
Yeah, you can move it.
And apparently the beer's gonna be cheap.
Oh yes,
$5
they always do that.
$6
Oh,
$6, $8.
But we can take our own, right?
micheladas.
No,
No, you can't take
can't
your own
take
beer.
your
Well, you can
DJ
take it-
Vic 1 is gonna be the
You can
DJ.
take it in the parking lot for sure.
So, one little advice I give you guys. I went last year. Well, last time it was a lot hotter though, and the michelada cups are like sitting there prepared. So they just like add the beer to it. That shit was disgusting, because it was like, I guess I'm assuming the micheladas, the fucking tomato juice or whatever there have been sitting there for a while.
You didn't give it back. What's wrong with you?
No, I didn't. I was like, whatever. I've gone too far. But yeah, it's dope over there. If you can't make it, definitely go there. If it's too far for you, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of viewing parties.
Yeah.
and videos.
Once they set them up, we'll start retweeting and posting. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of viewing parties.
Just Manny's already saying El Pescador, Montebello, I believe. Is
That
where
one's
he
a
goes.
for sure for me.
Yeah, that one that's crazy. So if you feel like not going to work the next day,
Go there.
yeah, go there.
Go to Pescador.
Oh, we have actually Jose Sal G.
Joey Salt, yeah,
Yeah, he wants to give his 3-1 prediction. G Zlatan double and Pamon 1.
nice.
Anything else, guys?
Go Galaxy? Wait, go Galaxy.
More
Just
confident.
like that. Nice. So we're back in the playoffs. Get hyped.
Back in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, fam.
1 week from today,
We love you guys.
we'll update of whether or not we're having a show next week. We'll see how that goes. Right after, I don't know. Maybe if they lose, we'll just be too heartbroken. Like the fuck
Maybe
that-
some cumbias after.
Man, if they lose,
Don't say that.
I'm
They would not
mad.
say that. I'll cry. I'll let you know that right now.
I'm not gonna cry, man, because they're gonna win.
That's why. That's what I
And
meant.
then we get a home game at the Stank.
I'm not gonna cry, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've been in love with this league for a while, and the one thing I said this I think last year was, if you want to believe that the league is growing, of course I want my Galaxies to go all the way. If you want to believe that the league is growing, a team shouldn't be able to go from not a not playoff team to win a title in 1 year. That's how you know your league is growing, because it's not the same MLS no more. You shouldn't be able to flip a 24-man roster and go from non-playoff to a championship team in 1 year.
That's true.
So
And it's only going to get better.
don't be so heartbroken if we. I mean, hope we don't lose. If we lose this game, or if we don't win the title.
Fuck off.
Fuck you, man.
But yeah, we got this though. We're gonna win. With that being said, throughout the socials, Brian. Just don't let me talk no more.
Talk, bro.
Throughout
You can
the
do
so-
it. I believe in you.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram as news_. Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, news_across_the galaxy.
The Cross Galaxy.
That one.
News across the galaxy on all social media. Twitter, Facebook.
Make-
Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys hit this video with a like. And you can follow me on Instagram at Bryant Nags. Same thing on Twitter.
You can follow me on Instagram as Eddie_Nags and on Twitter as Eddie Nags, all together, no underscore.
I'm just gonna mention that I believe the Lakers and Boston and the Cleveland Cavaliers went all from not making playoffs 1 year to winning the championship the next.
All right, we'll look that up.
My Twitter is Mr_Smiley McGee.
Cool. Twitter here. You guys can find me on Twitter and on Instagram as ChavezJA. Both ChavezJA. Random tweets, random Instagram stuff.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for staying up with us here on this Sunday night.
Yes, thank you guys. You guys are the fucking shit. We do love you. And we
Ooh.
appreciate all the love.
Sorry about the little couple missed weeks. We will be more consistent. That I can promise you. Not so much a Galaxy win. For Bryant, Spenny, Chewy, I'm Eddie. This is Nag. We're out of here.
Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Muggy.